Welcome all of you. This is your third lecture in the series of online lectures and you are learning Economics Standard 11 of Maharashtra Board, HSC Board. Welcome to my class. You are learning Economics and these many different new terms you are going to learn under Economics. Let's start the day with the interesting thing. In my last lecture, I had asked one quiz for you. That was in my lecture number 2. The quiz was, which of the following is an example of value in use? Okay, I had taught you what is meant by value in use and value in exchange. So which of these is the example of value in use? The options given were A. Heat from room heater, B. Air from air conditioner, C. Vitamin D from sun, and option D was Bisleri water bottle. Now out of these, which is value in use? Out of that, what is the free goods? See, the correct option is option C, that is vitamin D from sun. Now let's see how many students has given the answer. Very good. See, 4 students has given the answer, and I'm very happy that all 4 of you has given the correct answer. Very good. Okay, all of you have given the correct answer. So this time all of you are winner. Everybody is a winner. But then also, who has given the first correct answer? Who is he? See, this time it is Soham Parab. Very good, Soham. Very nice. I'm very happy for you, Soham, that you are the winner of this quiz. Very good, Soham. Very nice, Soham. It is Soham Parab. Very good. Apart from Soham Parab, how many students has given the correct answer? It's Miss Saloni Shirvalkar, Alan Vaz and Viraj Savan. See, all of you have given the correct answer. Very good. You are learning Economics Standard 11 of Maharashtra Board, HSC Board. And currently you are learning lesson number 1, that is Basic Concepts in Economics. Okay. And see, these are the competency statements stated by Maharashtra Board, and we are covering all these competency statements so that you should be able to understand, that you should be competent to understand this lesson 1. What we had seen in our last lecture, which topics we have covered in the last lecture? See, we had started learning lesson number 1, that is Basic Concepts in Economics, and we had completed some basic concepts of microeconomics. Those are want, goods and services, utility and value. Okay, I will just take one small recap. See, what we are learning? We are learning economics in the view of microeconomics. Means economics is learned in detail, right? Because it is learnt in the view of microscope. Okay, so this is the type of learning the economics. Okay, microeconomics. Now under microeconomics, what we are learning? See, we are learning the basic concepts or basic terms which are used under microeconomics. Okay, so what is the first term under microeconomics? That is want. Okay, see, under microeconomics, what is learned? A single consumer's behavior, a single household, the behavior of a single household, the behavior of a single labor, okay, the behavior of a single firm, that is learnt in microeconomics. Now, what is meant by want? See, want is just a urge, okay, or a need to have something, that is called as want. Okay, so everybody has want. There are many wants for a single person, right? Then who fulfills the wants? See, what is used to fulfill the wants? That is goods and services. Okay, goods and services fulfills the want. Okay, now these goods and services fulfills the want. But how do they fulfill the want? What is in them? Which characteristics, which value is hidden in goods and services? That's why it makes them to fulfill the want. It is utility. Okay, there is utility which is hidden under goods and services, which enables the goods and services to fulfill the want. Okay, why? What is meant by utility? Why? How can we calculate the utility? Because that utility has some value. Okay, the value is hidden in those utility. Okay, utility is hidden of hidden in goods and services. But what is hidden in the utility? There is some value. Okay, value is hidden in those utility. Okay, now then there are types of value, that is value in use and value in exchange. See, the commodities or the products which we get as a free goods, we call it as value in use, and for the products for which we pay, those are called for the economics goods, that is value in exchange. Okay, that much we have seen in our last lecture. I just took it small recap because we are continuing with the fifth basic concept of the microeconomics. Okay, so earlier 4 concepts are we have just covered. Okay, which we are going on page number 3 and 4. Now let's move to today's topic. See what we are learning today. Topics of current lecture. We are continuing with the 5th basic concept of microeconomics, that is wealth, then personal income, personal disposable income, and different types of economic activities. Okay, those are production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. Okay, which we are going to cover today, which are going on page number 5 and 6. Now let's start. See, with this GR or the press note which has been declared by Maharashtra Board as per standard 11 for the subject economics. Okay, see, this column 1 from page number 4 and column 2 from page number 5 has been declared as the portion for self-study. Okay, or we can consider as the 25% syllabus which has been reduced and which has been considered for self-study. Okay, the questions will not be asked on that topic. Okay, which has been considered as reduction. Now, see, today we are going to learn page number 5 and 6. Now, out of this page number 5, this topic, that is column number 2 from page number 5. Okay, how we calculate the column? See, where the vertical part, one vertical part is called as one column. Okay, and this vertical part is called as the second column. Now, from the second column of page number 5, this part, that is you should know, is considered as self-study from page number 5th. Okay, and this is page number 6. Now, let's start with our concepts. We are learning microeconomics. See, micro means small. So, microeconomics deals with the behavior of individual variables. Which individual variables? Single individual home, individual worker, individual firm, individual industry. That we are going to learn under microeconomics. Okay. Now, what is meaning of microeconomics? Micro means a small part of a thing. Microeconomics deals with a small part of a national economy. Okay, because if you think about the economy, then micro means small part of whom of the entire economy of an entire nation. What it studies? It studies the economic actions and behavior of individual units such as individual consumer, individual producer, individual firm, the price of a particular commodity or a individual factor. Okay, their behavior and actions with related to economy are learnt under microeconomics, because micro is the part of total nation's economy. See, there are 2 branches of economics. First is microeconomics and second is macroeconomics. Okay, but currently we are learning microeconomics. See, micro means small. So, microeconomic deals with the behavior of individual variables such as household, okay, worker, firm, industry, etc. Okay, see, what it learns? It learns the behavior of individual variables. Why variables? Because the behavior of a household, for example, if you consider a household of a home, changes with the behavior of the other. Okay, the behavior and actions towards economy of individual firm may be different from the others. Okay, so those are the variables because their behaviors and actions towards economical affairs changes. Okay, varies. That's why those are called as variables. So microeconomics learns in detail, okay, the economical actions and behaviors of these different variables. Maybe a home, a house, a worker, a firm, an industry, etc. Okay, see what it studies? Study of individual unit. Okay, individual unit stands out, which is studied. Okay, not the entire crowd. Okay, so this is learnt under microeconomics. See, what has been shown? See, individual person, individual firm, a specific household. Household means people living in a specific home, okay, or a home, the behavior of the home. See, what is meant by firm? A firm is a business, especially which one business with multiple owners and employees, that can be called as firm. Okay. See, if you look at the Kenneth Boulding's definition of microeconomics is the study of particular firms, particular household, individual prices. Individual prices means what? Prices of specific commodity, okay, specific goods, that is individual prices, wages of specific labors, incomes, okay, individual industries, particular commodities, etc. So all these are learnt in a microscopic way, means in a detailed way, which is learnt under microeconomics. Okay. See, when you are learning basic concepts of microeconomics, we have already covered 4 concepts, right? Want, goods and services, utility, value. Okay. And now we are going to learn remaining 4 concepts, that is wealth, personal income, personal disposable income, and economic activity. Okay. See, what is meant by wealth? See, if you think of or if you consider the word or the term wealth, what will come in your mind? See, wealth in regular means it is the money. What you will think? It is the abundance of money or the abundance of valuable possessions or money. Okay, according to you. Okay, but according to economics, in the way of economics, wealth is meant something different. Why? See, what is meant by wealth as per economics? Wealth refers to anything which has market value and can be exchanged for money. See, because what we are learning, we are not learning the general science. We are learning economics. Okay. So which basic concepts of economics we learned so far? That everybody has want. And who satisfies the wants? Goods and services satisfies the wants. Why goods and services satisfies the wants? Because utility is hidden in them. And how the utility can be calculated? Because it is calculated with the help of value of that utility. Okay. So these interrelated 4 concepts we have seen. So this 5th concept, which is related to all 4 concepts, is also related to the economics. Okay. This wealth does not mean the wealth which you were earlier knowing. Okay. This wealth is what? Anything which has market value. Okay. Any commodity which has some market value. When we say that it is a market value, see when that can be exchanged for money. See, whatever can be sold and purchased, okay, then we can call it as it can be exchanged for money. Okay, anything we can be exchanged for money, then we can say it has a market value. It can be sold in the market. Okay, and this is only called as wealth as per economics. Okay, see, why? Who developed this definition? See, Adam Smith itself. See, Adam Smith's definition, that is wealth definition. Adam Smith defined economics as follows. What he defined economics as? Economics is the science of wealth. Okay, according to Adam Smith, economics itself is the science of wealth. Okay, now which wealth? See, as he is the author of the famous book Wealth of Nations. Okay, which is this wealth then? He is considered as the father of economics. Okay, see, this is his book, famous book. Okay, this is his famous book, that is the Wealth of Nations, written by Adam Smith. Okay. Now see, according to Adam Smith, the term wealth has a special meaning in economics. In the ordinary language, in the regular language, general science, what do you mean by wealth? wealth we mean money or an abundance of valuable possessions or money. Okay, if you have been thought of considering the wealth, then what will come in your mind? Abundant of money or valuable possessions of money, lots of money. Okay, you can call that as wealth. But in economics, wealth refers to those goods which satisfy human wants. See, according to economists, what is meant by wealth? Those goods which satisfies the human wants, that is called as wealth. Okay, but we should remember that all goods which satisfy human wants are not wealth also. Which goods are not wealth? See, for example, air and sunlight. Okay, can you exchange them with money? Can you exchange sunlight? Can you give money to sun? Can you give money to air, to the atmosphere? No. To give the cool air? No. Can you give any exchange to sun to give the sunlight? No. See, even though these things, see, air and sunlight satisfy human wants, right? In one category, it is satisfying the definition. Air and sunlight are satisfying the human wants. But can they be exchanged? See, as per this definition, can they be exchanged for the money, wealth, air and sunlight? No, air and sunlight cannot be exchanged for money. Why? Because those are free goods. Okay, they have value in use. Okay, so though air and sunlight satisfy human wants, but they cannot be exchanged by money, though they are essential for us. So, as per this definition, wealth refers to those goods which satisfy money, but which should be exchanged for money. Okay, those goods which satisfy the human wants. Okay, the goods which satisfy the human wants, which should be exchanged for money. Okay, that is called as wealth. Okay, that is the market value of those goods. Okay, so we cannot live without air and sunlight, but they are not regarded as wealth because they are available in abundance and unlimited in supply. Okay, there is no scarcity of air and sunlight. Okay, and we cannot buy it, we cannot purchase it with exchange for money. Okay, so air and sunlight are not the wealth. Okay, air and sunlight don't have the wealth, but the goods, other goods which satisfy human wants, which can be exchanged for money, that is called as wealth, according to Adam Smith. Okay, so we cannot see, we consider only those goods which are relatively scarce. Okay, see what is the basic characteristics of the goods whom we can consider with wealth? The goods should be relatively scarce. Okay, what is meant by scarce? They should not be easily or freely available. Okay, see, they as air and sunlight are abundant and unlimited. Okay, so are they scarce? No, because they are freely available. But the goods which are relatively scarce, they should not be easily available. Okay, there should be shortage of the goods. Okay, and they have money value. Okay, the goods should have money value. Then only such goods are called as wealth. Okay, whatever is the money value hidden in the goods, okay, which can be purchased by money, are called as wealth. Okay, and we should be relatively scarce in the nature, should not be easily available, there should be limitedness. Okay, so this is the meaning of definition, meaning of the concept wealth. Okay, remember this forever. Now see, to be regarded as wealth, a commodity must possess the following characteristics. See, if we consider anything as it has the wealth, then what it should have? Which basic characteristics it should have? Okay, it should have the 4 basic characteristics. If the commodity to whom we are considering the wealth is there, okay, it has market value, okay, then that commodity should have following attributes, okay, or characteristics. Which are the characteristics of wealth? It should have utility. The commodity which has the wealth should have utility. That commodity should have scarcity. That commodity should possess the characteristics of transferability, and that commodity should have externality. Okay, what is meant by these 4 characteristics which are stuck to the commodity which has wealth? We'll see in detail. Okay. See, the first characteristic is utility. What is meant by utility? Simply, you can consider utility as usefulness. Okay. See, a commodity must have the capacity to satisfy human wants. Okay. The commodity, whichever we are considering, which has wealth, okay, which can be exchanged for money, which has the market value, which should have the capacity, that commodity should have the capacity to satisfy human wants. Okay, so which commodities has the capacity to satisfy human wants? Then only we can call them as they are having utility. See, with many commodities, for example, furniture, okay, refrigerator. See, for example, you can look at this furniture. This is the log of wood. Okay, now different kinds of furniture has been made or prepared out of this log of wood. So what it has? This furniture. Now see, this chair has utility. This stool has utility. This table has utility. This door has utility. Why? It satisfies the human wants. Okay. See, that's why this table can be sold, which can have market value. This chair can be sold, which can have market value. Okay, so these materials are satisfying the criteria of wealth. Okay, see, these are satisfying the criteria of wealth. Okay, that's why we can call them as they are having utility. Okay, similarly, if you take the example of refrigerator. Okay, see, refrigerator has abundant importance, right, these days or every day. See, that's why utility is hidden in the refrigerator, because refrigerator can be purchased by giving the money, can be sold, and money can be taken. So it can be exchanged for money. Okay, this product, this commodity can be exchanged for money with the market value, whatever is the market value of it. Okay, so we can say these commodities has utility. Okay, this is the basic. As they have utility, they have the wealth. Okay, next characteristic of wealth is scarcity. Okay, what is meant by scarcity? See, a commodity must be scarce, okay, in supply in relation to its demand, if it is to be included in the term of wealth. For example, all economic goods for which price is paid. What is meant by scarce? If you look at this picture, we will come to know. Oh, see, only one piece of pizza has been remained, okay, and 3 people are demanding the same pizza. Why? The pizza is a commodity which is scarce, which is limited. Okay, it is not abundant there. Okay, so what it is meant? See, this, if you think about this, a piece of pizza which has more demand. See, how much is the demand? 3 people are asking for that piece of pizza. Okay, the demand is more. Okay, with relation to supply. See, supply of this piece of pizza is less. Only one piece of pizza is remained. But if we compare with it, the demand is more. Then what we can say? That piece of pizza or pizza is scarce. Okay, scarce. It is limited. Okay, it has shortage. Its supply has shortage. The supply of pizza has shortage, whereas demand is more. Okay, then only we can call it as it is scarce in nature. Okay, so see, scarcity is one of the important characteristics of wealth. Then only we can call it has the wealth, because it can be exchanged for money. Okay, see, a commodity should be scarce, and how you can say it is scarce? That its supply in relation to demand is lesser. Okay, then only it can be considered it has a wealth. But if we think about all the economic goods, what is meant by economic goods? The goods which are goods value in exchange. Okay, those goods are called as economic goods. The goods which are not freely available, easily available, those goods are not the economic goods. But the goods which are scarce in nature, for whom we need to exchange for money, those all economic goods has scarcity. Okay, because they needs to be prepared. Those are not easily available in nature. Okay, so they have the characteristics that they are scarce in nature. Okay, as they are scarce, they are stuck with the wealth. The third characteristic of wealth is transferability. Okay, a commodity should be transferable from one person to another person, as well as from one place to another place. If the good is material or tangible, then only it is possible to transfer it from place to place. For example, vehicle, jewelry, etc. See, which goods has transferability? For example, see, this sand is lying down on the seashore, okay? But if the same sand has been taken to the construction site, doesn't it give the wealth? Yes, because it has the transferability. Okay, the same sand, if it's transferred to somewhere, it will give the wealth. See, this is in this picture you can also see. See, this is the cargo ship which has brought the goods in terms of vessels. See, these are the different vessels. Okay, see, it has brought the goods in vessels. Why? It has the goods has the capacity. See, the wealth is hidden in the goods, right? The wealth is hidden in the goods, but these goods has transferability. It has been transferred by this cargo ship from one place to another place. That's why they got the wealth. Okay. See, for example, if we think about the vehicle, okay, see, the vehicle is transferred from one person to another person. Okay, so this material is tangible. Okay, all these things are tangible. See, the sand can be touched, seen. The vessels, the goods can be touched or seen or felt. The car or the vehicle can be seen. Okay, so these are tangible, not like sunlight and air. Okay, so these are the tangible goods. It can be touched, it can be seen. Okay, which can be moved. Okay, so they has the characteristics of transferability. Okay, so they can be transferred from one place to another place. Okay, so the goods which are transferable from one place to another place, the wealth is hidden in them, right? So they has the wealth. The next characteristics of wealth is externality. Okay, what is meant by externality? A good can be transferred only if it is external to human body. For example, bag, chair, etc. Okay, so what we are learning with, we are learning the concept of wealth, which is attached to the goods. Okay, now the goods which can be transferred, only those are external. See, can we transfer our tongue? Can we transfer our nose? No. Can we transfer any body part? No. From one place to another place? No. The goods which are external to us, okay, those only can be transferred. See, these are the different goods. It may be bag, chair, etc. Many things. Okay. See, all the things, all these the goods which has external characteristics, okay, they can be transferred because value is hidden in them. Okay, so this is the last characteristics of wealth. Okay, so these are the different characteristics of wealth. Now, next concept of microeconomics is personal income. Okay, see, earnings received by a person from all sources is called as personal income. Okay, so far you must have come to know what is meant by income. Okay, see, what is meant by income? The earnings. Income means earnings received by a person from all sources is called his personal income. For example, somebody is working in a bank. Okay, some person is working in a bank as an employee. At the same time, he has given his home on rent. Okay, so he is to the tenant. So he is getting rent also from the tenant. Okay, that is also his earning. His salary from the bank is also his earning. He has one shop also, and somebody is looking of. He has kept the workers to work in the shop. Okay, or he has some factory, so he is getting the earnings from that firm also. So whatever earnings, okay, whatever money he received from all sources is called as his personal income. Okay, total of all the earnings from all the sources to a person are called as his personal income. Okay, are called as his personal income. Now see, in what is meant by income? Income is money what an individual or business receives. How he receives? In exchange for providing labor, providing a good or service, or through investing capital. Okay, see, whatever the person is getting or receiving in exchange for anything. For example, if we consider the person who is working in a bank, then what he is providing there? He is providing the service to the consumers. Okay, so he is providing the services to the consumer. Okay, then if he has a shop, then what he must be providing? He must be providing goods to the people. Okay, so for another example, that he has given his home on rent, then what he is providing? He is providing the service. Okay, so whatever he is receiving in exchange for giving type of labors, goods, services, okay, whatever is he is receiving, that is called as income. Okay, whatever receiving, whatever money he is receiving, that is called as his income. Individual most often earn income. How they earn the income? Through wages or salary. Business, so individual means the people who was somewhere. Okay, the people who works with somebody. Okay, they when they have the boss or the owner, then they get wages or salary. Okay, but the other people who are the businessmen, okay, they have their own businesses. They run their own business and earn income from selling goods or services above their cost of production. Okay, so how would the businessman earn the income? By selling goods and services. Okay, so these are the different ways of earning the income. Okay, so what in total, what is meant by income? Earnings received by a person from all sources. What is meant by sources? All ways, all mediums. Okay, by all mediums, by all sources, whatever earnings he received is called as his personal income. Okay, now see, this person is, he must be working in a bank, okay, or he has got his salary. So see how happy he is, because these are his earnings. So it is his personal income. See, again in this picture also you can see the person is showing his earning, because he has received for his work, for the job done by him. Okay, so these are their personal incomes. See, the next concept is personal disposable income. See, what it is then? Disposable income. What is meant by disposable? See, it is that part of personal income which is left over, after payment of direct taxes such as income tax, wealth tax, etc. Okay, see, in earlier example what we saw, the person can get the earning from different ways. Okay, but after that he has to pay the taxes. See, if he got lots of money, okay, the person got lots of money, he has lots of earning by different sources, but who takes away his money? See, many different tax, income tax, wealth tax, okay, different types of taxes are there. The taxes takes away some proportion of his money. Okay, so whatever has been remained with him after paying different taxes is called as his disposable income. Okay, this income he can dispose. Dispose means he can spend or he can utilize. Okay, so the personal income. But which income? The income which is disposable, which is left over. Left over means remained. Okay, which has remained back after paying all the taxes, different direct taxes and indirect taxes. Okay, that is called as his disposable income. Okay, this income he can dispose or he can utilize. Okay, or he can spend. Okay, this is his personal disposable income. If you look at this picture, see, even if the person has lots of income, he is carrying his income, but who takes away his income? Okay, who takes away? See, different taxes are collecting his income. See, from this picture you can come to know. Okay, that different, this is the clip art. From this clip art you can come to know, though he has lots of income, see, in this picture also the taxes are collecting much part of his income. So whatever has been remained with him, okay, remained in his bag after paying all the taxes, it is called as his personal disposable income. Okay, it is his personal disposable income. Now see, in this picture also it has also been shown in this cartoon. See, different people are there and they are paying their taxes. Okay, so whatever has been remained, okay, after paying that taxes, after filtering, okay, after whatever earnings they have, after going through the filter of taxes, whatever has been remained, that only they can spend. Okay, that only they can spend, and that can be called as their disposable income. Okay, now with these three examples your concept must have been clear, right? What is meant by disposable income. Next concept is, that is most important concept under economics, that is economic activity. Okay, what is meant by economic activity? See, give 100% concentration because this is going to be an important concept under economics. Okay, economic activity. What do you mean by activity? First of all, the acts. Okay, the different kinds of acts. Okay, are called as activities. Now, which are the acts? Which are the behaviors? Which are called as economical behavior? The behaviors which are called as economical behavior, those are called as economic activities. See, economic activities can be classified into 4 types. Okay, there are 4 types of economical activities, which include production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. Okay, see, there are many activities we conduct or we go through in a day, right? See, everybody, all people, all businessmen, all people who are earning money, they could go through the different activities in an entire day. But the activities which are related to economy, okay, those all activities are only called as economic activities. Okay, now if we think about the economy, which activities are economic activities? First is production. See, these are the types of economic activities. Which are the types of economic activities? First is production, then distribution, exchange, and consumption. Okay, now we see what is meant by production. See, the activities undertaken to convert raw material into finished goods to satisfy human wants. See, this is the important definition of production. Okay, what is that? Convert raw material into finished goods to satisfy human wants. Okay, see this, that is called as production. For example, if we take the example of biscuit factory, okay, or you are having a biscuit company, then whatever raw material is there in your biscuit factory, okay, whatever, which different types of flours you would be using, different types of nuts you would be using for preparing the biscuit, different types of emulsifiers you would be using, different types of oils, ghees you would be using in your factory. So all are the raw materials. Okay, so what you will do to make a biscuit? You will convert all those raw material into finished goods. What is meant by finished goods? A ready biscuit. Okay, the biscuit which is ready after going through all the processes, okay, of converting the different raw materials into finished goods, that is biscuit. Okay, that activity is called as production. Okay, because you are producing the biscuit out of those raw materials after doing many activities on them. Okay, that is called as production process. Now, if your biscuits are ready, okay, you have prepared it in the different packets and the different boxes of, and you have packed them well, okay, and the boxes are ready. If the boxes are not sent to the people for having or consuming, for eating, is there any use of those biscuits? No. So what should be the second activity? If your production is done, production is finished, then what should be done of those finished goods? See, this is the finished good, this is the biscuit. Okay, what should be done of that biscuit? It should be distributed to the people. Okay, see, the act of distribution of income generated among the different factors of production. Okay, so whatever has been produced, that should be distributed to the different factors of production. Okay, that is called as distribution. Now you have distributed it. Now after distributing, what is this third step? Activities carried out to exchange goods and services in lieu of money. Okay, distributing is what simply you can consider as allocation. Okay, allocation or distribution of different factors of production. Now exchange. See, goods has been received, your biscuits has been received to the wholesaler shops. Okay, now what should be done? It should be purchased by the wholesalers, right? Or it should be purchased by the consumers. It should be purchased by the retailers. How? In lieu of money. Okay, what is meant by lieu of money? In exchange of money. Okay, see, when it is the goods and services are availed. Availed means what? They had been utilized by the consumers. Okay, in exchange of money. Okay, then that process is called as exchange process. Okay, that is an exchange process. Then people has exchanged and taken your biscuits by giving you the money. Then what happens? The last type of economic activity is consumption. Okay, see, activities involving using goods and services to satisfy human wants. Okay, what was the human want? Hunger. They wanted to have the biscuits with tea, or they wanted to have the biscuits with their breakfast. Okay, so what was their want? To have the biscuits. So when it was satisfied, when they consumed it, okay, when they ate those biscuits, when they consumed the goods, it is called as the last phase, last economic activity, that is the consumption. Okay, activities involving using. See, you purchase the biscuit from the raw materials, but when the biscuit was eaten by the consumer, then only there is the utility which was hidden in the biscuit was actually used. Okay, then that's called the last phase, that is consumption, because it has to go through the different phases, different activities, that is distribution, then exchange, then consumption. Okay, so when that biscuit was consumed, that actually satisfy the human wants. The same thing can be the for different services also. Okay, see, for all the economic goods and services, it should be go through different economic activities. This is production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. See, these are the four economic activities: production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. See, now if you look at this picture, what has been shown in it? Production is a creation of utility. See, utility is created from that production. For example, when I showed you, when I explained you, the raw material of biscuit has been given to you. But when you will produce the utility out of that raw material? When those raw materials, that flour, the pieces of nuts, okay, that raw material will give the utility when it goes to the production process. Okay, when that raw material goes to the production process, then the utility is created from that production, from that raw material. So production is what? It is the creation of utility. Utility is created from that raw material. Okay, there are four factors of production such as that we see, but look at this video. What is meant by production? There are, see, the production process is going on. See, the raw material is taken, okay, then is put somewhere, then some processes has been done on the raw material, and the finished goods are prepared. See, raw material is taken, different processes has been carried out on the raw material, and the finished goods are processed. Finished goods are prepared, right? So this is called as production process. See, if you look at this picture also, then you will come to know what is meant by production. When the raw material go through the different processes to make the finished goods out of it, that is called as production. Okay. See, the production is going on. Production process is going on. Okay. It can be any kind of activity. Okay. See, but now there are four factors of production. There are four factors of production. Which are the factors of production which are involved in the production process? That is called as factors of production. The factors which are involved in the production process. Okay, which are the factors which are involved in the production process? Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Okay, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur are the four factors which are contributed to the process of production. Okay, what is production? Converting the raw material into finished goods, which brings the utility to that raw material. Okay, so which creates the utility to that material, that is called as production. Now these four are involved, which four has big contribution. These four factors have big contribution towards the process of production. Okay, we'll see. The first factor of production is land. Okay, land. Okay, see, these are the four factors of production. What is meant by production? Production is creation of utility. Okay, so land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur are the four factors of production. If you look at this picture, you will come to know. See, this is the land. Okay, the land. Why the land is the factor of production? Because factory is built on the land. Okay, then these are the laborers. Laborers mean the people who actually working in that factory. Then entrepreneur. See, entrepreneur means the person, the manager, the owner who has the idea of running that factory. Okay, and capital. See, what is meant by capital? Different resources which has been utilized for working in that firm is called as different capitals. Okay, if you look at these factors of production, what are the factors of production? Are the inputs needed in the process of conversion or production of goods and services. What is produced? Goods and services are produced or are converted from the raw materials. Where those are carried out? In the factory or in the firm. And where the firm is built or situated? It is situated on the land. Okay. So first of all, what you will require? You will require land. Okay. Then you will require labor to work in the factory. Okay. See, you will require the labor. Then you will require the capital. Okay. Different types of capitals you will require. And then first of all, you will require entrepreneur skills. Okay. So these are the different factors of production. Means these are the four entities. Okay. Units which are required for production. The first is land. Okay, now just consider that you want to run your own factory. Okay, or you want to start your own business. First of all, what you will think? You will think of having the land first. Okay, see, land in economics is a wide term. Okay, land is a wide term. It is a natural factor. See, land cannot be created artificially. Okay, it is a natural factor of production. Any natural resource that is available on, above and below the surface of the earth is called as land in economics. See, any natural resource. Okay, natural resource may be, for example, these are the trees. Okay, these trees are there on this land. Okay, then these are the small plants which are on the land. Okay, these are some flower trees which are on the lands. Okay, so whatever is on the, see, whatever is on the surface of the earth, okay, whatever is above the surface of the earth, see, something is there above the surface of the earth, and whatever is below the surface of the earth, see, there may be some minerals hidden. Minerals should be there, okay, below this land. So whatever is there on, above and below the surface of the earth, that is called as land in economics. For example, minerals. Where are the minerals? Minerals which are found below the surface. For example, oil, petrol, crude oil, all the things are found below the surface. Okay, diamonds, pearls, all those are found below the surface, below the water. Okay, so all those are the whatever are below the surface of the earth, which are found below the surface of the earth, maybe in the soil, water, on the surface of the earth. Okay, air, sunshine, wind are above the surface of the earth. Okay, so land earns rent in productive activity. Why land is important under productive activity? Because what is the remuneration given to the land? See, for example, if you want to start your own business, okay, your own factory, but you don't have the land, what you will think? You will think of taking the land on rent from somebody. Okay, so you will become a tenant. You will buy a piece of, or you will take the piece of land on which you will build your factory. Okay, so this is the piece of land which you have taken from somebody. Okay, so what you will give to that person in lieu of the land which you have taken from him on the rent? That you will give him rent. Okay, so rent is the remuneration, okay, that in lieu of using the land you will give to the owner. Okay, because you are a tenant. So what is given in lieu of piece of land? That is the rent. Okay, so what land earns? Land earns rent. Okay, in productive activity, because you productively using that land. Okay, so land has the importance. It has the first importance in the factors of production. The second factor of production is labor. See, labor is a human factor of production. What is labor? It is not a natural factor. Labor is a human factor. Land was a natural factor. Labor is a human factor. Okay, it is a human factor of production. Any physical or mental effort undergone during the process of production to earn the reward of wages is called as labor. Example, carpenter, accountant, engineer, etc. Okay, see, for example, what is told? Physical or mental activity or physical or mental efforts if you undergo. Okay, for example, see, these are the workers. Okay, these are the laborers, and where they are working to build a building. Okay, see, these are the different labors which are working to build a building. So what is their activity? They are going to the physical activity. Okay, so these are going to the physical activity. These are the different carpenters. Okay, these are the electrician, plumbers. So all these people are going through the physical activity. If you think about the accountant, engineer, they go through the mental activity, mental effort. Okay, the whatever physical or mental efforts they have undergone, they means who? These people, these human beings. Okay, what are mental and physical efforts or activity all the people has undergone when they undergone these activities during the process of production. See, when they are going, why they are working? Because they want to build a building. See, these are the laborers which want to build the building. Okay, these are the carpenters, plumbers, electrician, because they want to give some services out of them. Okay, they want to bring the electricity, they want to bring the water. Okay, so these are the different services offered by them. So in the production of some goods or services, they earn some money, so some remuneration in lieu of the services which they have given. Lieu of means what? Instead of. Okay, whatever services they have offered. Okay, which services? Physical or mental activity, that is the human factor. So whatever they earn by offering their services, that is whatever the reward or whatever the remuneration they earn by offering their services, that is called as wages. Okay, they earn the wages. Okay, because those are the labor or they are the workers. Okay, so that is called as labor. So these people are called as labor. Who are the labor? Can be carpenter, can be accountant, can be engineer. Okay, so these are the different labors. So labor also is among the one of the factor of production. Apart from land, you require the land, then you require the people to work on that land. Okay, next factor of production is capital. Okay, what is meant by capital? See, this is the important term with respect to all the subjects related to commerce. Okay, if you think about the accounts and accountancy also, this is again going to be an important concept. Okay, so what is meant by capital? See, capital is produced means. Okay, see, it is the produced means for further production. It is a man-made factor of production which earns the reward in terms of interest. For example, machinery, technology, factory building, etc. See, in simple terms, if you want to start your factory, okay, you have taken the land on rent from somebody, okay, you have hired the human factor, that is labor, then what you will require apart from land and labor, you will require the capital. Now what can be that capital? Then you have to build a factory building. See, you have to build a factory building. Okay, that is the capital which you have invested. Okay, apart from land and labor, this can be called as the capital which you have invested for running your firm. Okay, now this is the factory building. These are the different machineries. Okay, see, these are the different machineries, these are the different vehicles which are required to run that factory. These are the different technologies, right? See, these are the different technologies, different machineries. Okay, all these are included under the term of capital. Okay, if even you will invest your money, right? See, this is shown as the person is investing his money to run his factory. Okay, see, he collects the money from different sources to run his factory because what is specialty? He has the ideas. Okay, that person has the ideas in his mind. Okay, to execute those ideas. See, what has been shown, he has different ideas. To execute those ideas, he will require some different sources. Okay, different resources to run his ideas. Okay, so what was his idea? To run a factory. Okay, to run a factory, different resources he will run. Which are the resources? Land, which he has taken on rent. Then he has to build a factory. He has to build different machineries. He has to adopt some new technologies. Okay, all those called as capital. Okay, so what is capital? It is the produced means. Why produced means? It is not a natural factor like land. Okay, it is not a human factor like a labor. It is the physical or artificial means. Okay, produced means artificial means what? Way. Okay, it is the artificial way. Okay, not the natural or human way. It is the artificial way. Okay, so produced means, okay, which has been produced, which are the artificial for further production. Okay, see, you have to build the factory to make the see what has been shown in this picture. See, if you have built the factory, if different production process activities are going on in this factory, then only you will earn the income from it. Okay, see, this is the piggy. This what this picture shows. This picture shows the piggy bank. Okay, if all the work activities are going on properly, then only what it will give. See what this has been shown. This has been shown as a tap. Okay, what this tap, what is flowing out of this tap? See, this is the income. Okay, the income is flowing out of that tap, which is saved by the entrepreneur, which is saved by that business. Okay, so this is the actual output which he will get after running this factory. Okay, so that is called as capital. All these things are called as capital. It is a man-made factor, obviously, because it is required for production. And what that factor will get after using, see, for example, if he has invested his money, okay, then what he will get? Interest on it. Okay, if he has taken money from different people, okay, and he has collected the money to invest in his factory, as shown this, then what he will get? He will receive the interest out of that money, whatever he has been invested in that factory. All those things, all those concepts are called as capital. Okay, and he will receive income, okay, or interest out of that utilization of that capital. And the last factor of production is entrepreneur. Okay, what do you mean by entrepreneur? See, entrepreneur is the organizer. Okay, he is the person. Okay, again it is a human factor. Entrepreneur is the organizer who is a real caption of the industry. Okay, see, who is the real, to whom all the credit should be given of running any industry successfully? That is the entrepreneur. Okay, that is the organizer. He is a special kind of labor who gets the work done to earn reward of profit in the process of production. Okay, see, again he is a labor also because it is a human factor, right? Organizer is a human factor. He is a human being. Okay, he is a human being. He is the real caption of that industry because, as see, if you think about this is an organizer, this is an entrepreneur. See, entrepreneur develops, he has many ideas in his mind. Okay, and he executes all those ideas. He gets the work done from the other people. Okay, why? And that after that he earns the profit in the process of production. That's why he is called as an entrepreneur. See, in this picture you can come to know, if you think of, if this is an entrepreneur, this is the small saplings which has been put by this person. So we can call him as an entrepreneur. Then he waters the saplings, then he makes the plant out of it, and then he grows it in a big tree. Why? It is his own ideas which he gets done by letting the people work under him. Okay, he gets the work done from the other people and earn the reward of profit. Reward means remuneration or gift. What he gets instead of it, it is his profit. Okay, see, all these people are called as entrepreneur. Okay, see, if we consider this is the entrepreneur, then what are the concepts? See, what should be the concepts of an entrepreneur? See, the entrepreneur will write his own business plans, then he will consult the different professionals to execute the plans. Okay, first of all, he will start a business that he is passionate about the business. Okay, that he is very passionate about starting that business. Then he will research about the products and services. Okay, in which field he should start his business. Then he will explore his market. Okay, he will think about the market, in which market he can send his business. He can send his goods and services. Then he will write his business plans. He will take the consultation and advice from the different professionals, and then he will execute his own vision. Okay, then he will grow his business. Why? He is an entrepreneur. Okay, so entrepreneur is a human factor. It is a labor, special kind of labor who has the ideas of running the business successfully. Okay, that is called as entrepreneur. So these were the different factors of production, and we have just seen the first economic activity, that is production. Now, after production, what should be done? What is the second activity after production? That is distribution. See, what is meant by distribution? It is the division of factor rewards among different segments of the society. Factors of production claim their reward of rent. Okay, who gets the rent? Land gets the rent. Who gets the wages? Labor gets the wages. Who gets the interest? Capital gets the interest. And who gets the profit? Entrepreneur gets the profit. So these are the rewards. Okay, these are the remunerations: rent, wages, interest, and profit, which are given to different factors of production. Rent is given to land, wages are given to the labor, interest is given to capital, and profit are given to the entrepreneur. So all these four factors of production gets the remuneration in terms of rent, wages, interest, and profit. Okay. So whatever profit has been received by that business, that is distributed. Okay, that is separated among these different factors of production. So we can call it as, it is the division of factor rewards. Rewards means remuneration among the different segments of the society. Which are the different segments of society? They utilize land, they utilize labor, they utilize capital. Okay, so it is distributed. Whatever profit they have received, it is distributed among the different segments. So the factors of production claim their rewards. See, land will ask for their rent, labor will ask for their wages, the different capitals which has been introduced, they will ask for their interest, and entrepreneur will ask for his profit. Okay, so whatever has been reward, that will be distributed among different factors of production. Okay. Next economic activity is exchange. Okay, what is meant by exchange? Next economic activity is exchange. Okay, so what is meant by exchange? It is a give and take process. See, exchange is a give and take process between various units in the economy. See, exchange refers to sale and purchase of goods and services. In economics, exchange is necessarily a monetary transaction. See, what is exchange? See, it is the give and take process of money. Okay, for example, if you want to purchase a home, that's what you have to give. You have to give the money, and the person who wants the money, he has to give away his home. Okay, so it is the exchange of money, give and take process of money. See, for example, if you want to buy the shoes, then what you have to pay? You have to pay the money. Okay, these are considered for the goods. If you think about the services, when you go to the doctor for getting checking, for getting the treatment, the doctor is treating you, okay, and prescribing you some medicines. What you will give to the doctor in lieu of the services which you have taken from the doctor, that is money. Okay, so you will give the money, that is the remuneration to the services which has been offered by the doctor. So what it is? What doctor gave you? The services. He gave you the treatment, and what you will give to the doctor? The money. So it is the give and take action between two units of the economy. Okay. For example, this lady has purchased many things in a mall or in a supermarket, and then she has come to the point of sales. Okay. See, this is the salesman, or this is the lady who is working at the counter. Then what she will do at the unit of point of sales? Okay, she will make the bill of that whatever the lady has, this consumer has purchased, and she will show her the amount of the whatever she has been purchased, and this lady has to offer her the money. So what is that? The shop or whatever that supermarket has given her the goods, and instead of those goods she has exchanged the money. So exchange is what? The give and take activities between two units in the economy. The one is the one who sells it, and the other who purchases it, or the one who gives the services, provides the services, and the other one who utilizes those services. Okay, so it is the exchange of goods and services in lieu of money, okay, in the economy. The next concept of economic activity is, the last is consumption. Consumption. See, what is the consumption? See, it is making use of goods and services to satisfy human wants. What does it mean? See, you have produced the different goods, you have distributed the goods, the people have exchanged the goods, exchanged the money and purchased the goods. Then after that, what should be done? See, they should consume it, right? See, the people should consume the goods, they should utilize the goods. Then only the utility which is hidden in the goods, which will satisfy the human wants. See, it is making use of goods and services to satisfy the human wants. See, if we utilize the goods, if we consume the goods, then only the goods will get, the utility which is hidden in the goods will get satisfied. Okay. See, the people are purchasing the goods, right? Because they are utilizing whatever has been produced in the factory, that reached to the consumers, and consumers purchased it, they exchanged it, and then they are utilizing it. So what is the last economic activity? Whatever was produced, whatever was distributed, whatever was exchanged, that should be consumed by the consumers to satisfy their wants. So that was the last economic activity. Okay, so these are the different economic activities which we have seen. Okay, so what we have learned? Microeconomics and macroeconomics, and we are learning microeconomics. It studies the economic behavior of individual, particular markets, firms or industries. Okay, see, that deals with the behavior of small units like individual or firm. Micro units, it explains the prices are determined and individual economic decisions are made. Okay, see, these are the microeconomics. These concepts are learned under microeconomics. Okay, individual, whatever is individual is thought of or learnt of. Okay, so what we'll learn in next lecture? In next lecture, we'll start macroeconomics, that is the wider concept. Okay, and what we'll see under microeconomics? Kenneth Boulding's definition of macroeconomics, basic concepts of macroeconomics, and definition by National Income Committee. Okay, under macroeconomics, because we are going to learn in a broad view. Okay, we are going to learn economy in a broad view by both eyes. Okay, by using the binocular, because we are going to learn macroeconomics, which are given on page number 6 and 7. Now let's move to today's quiz of day 3. Which factor of production gets salary? See, there are different factors of production, but which factor of production gets the salary as his rewards? Option A is factory building, B clerk, C machinery, and option D is diamonds and pearls. Which are the factors of production which gets the salary? You have to give the correct answer. Now let's see who is the winner of this quiz. Okay. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, study online at home.